This is where I lived for probably about 10 months. Lived here with 3 other guys. The other 3 guys drank and in some cases did drugs. I didn't do any of those things. Under my circumstances, I was scared to death. I get up in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, walk directly from here down to the Talbot House Clinic. The clinic would open at 9. I'd be there at 7:30 to 8 o'clock. I wanted to be one of the first people here. I'd leave the clinic and go back to the to Munn Park and spend the bulk of my days sitting around wishing my situation were better. And a friend told me that there was such a place as the Talbot House, and I showed up there one day. I was living on the streets a very short time, and it was scary. It was frightening. I went to the Talbot House because I needed to eat. Sometime thereafter, I ended up with I'm a diabetic, and I had a problem with a hole in the ball of my right foot. And someone at the Talbot House said, well, gee, why don't you go to the clinic? And I looked at them and I said, what clinic? They said, oh, the Talbot House has a medical clinic here. And I said, oh. I said, great. I went to the clinic and I met Miss Kathy. When I was dealing with Miss Kathy, she looked at the ball of my foot and she told me that if I don't take care of this and take care of my diabetes, she said, you're going to lose your foot. She said, it's down to the bone. She said, you have a wound about the size of a nickel and I can see your bone. Well, if it weren't for the Talbot House Emergency Shelter and Clinic program, I don't think I would have survived. Miss Kathy's words were later, you know, I didn't think that you were going to live. She said your color was gray. And she treated me on a weekly basis for my foot, my kidney issues. The clinic, in my humble thoughts, probably saved my life. Weren't for the medical treatment that I received, I don't know where I'd be. Miss Kathy's my guardian angel, and her staff is just there with her. I thank every one of them for what they do. Not sure a lot of people are aware that they have that clinic. And it's as good as any doctor's office, any medical center. God thank them for what they do.